What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another section. In this section, we're going to cover another important Python concept, and that is dictionaries. Dictionaries are going to help us to preserve data in a certain manner and in a certain format and display and access it much easier. And it's a pretty important part of Python, because when it comes to data and working with data, dictionaries are huge. As well as dictionaries, we're also going to talk about nesting as well, which means putting all these dictionaries and together. And we're also going to complete our knowledge on Python lists as well, because you were going to be seeing another use of lists and how to actually nest them together, how to put lists and dictionaries together, and all sorts of interesting things you can do with Python data to actually create a sort of a structured data for you to access. It's a pretty important thing because like, if and else statements and while loops and all sorts of things, this is something that you will see as well in pretty much all Python programs, especially if you're working with data, and later on when we get to AI and machine learning and all sorts of stuff. So you will actually see this in practice a lot. So by the end of this section, we're also going to create a really simple but cool project, and this project is all about, it's basically an auction program. So we're going to run it, and let me show you how this works. Essentially, this is going to get your name and your bid price, and then it's going to tell who's going to win. For example, I'm just going to say Sean, and I'm going to bid $10, and we're going to say yes, there's another person, and the next person is going to put their name, for example Jake, and it's going to be $29, and maybe there's another person named Sasha, it's going to put their name, and it's going to be like $17 of a bid. And at the end, we're going to say no, there's no more people, and then it's going to tell us who is the winner. In this case, Jake is winner with the bid of $29. So this is the program we're going to build, and this is going to be going to use the dictionaries and also lists as well, and nested lists and everything else. So I'm really excited because this is a pretty important concept, and I want us to make sure you understand this, because it's something that we're going to be heavily using later on as well. Thank you so much, guys, and let's get started.